3 people have now been arrested for the murders of 2 teenagers in Haltom City. A juvenile was arrested shortly after the shooting on November 15th. A second suspect, 17-year-old Ryland Montgomery, turned himself in yesterday. And the last suspect, another juvenile, was arrested early this morning. The arrests come after 16-year-old Dejan Jones and 17-year-old Isaiah Mendoza were murdered at North Park in Haltom City. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager is there with the story. Peyton.
Steve, today is especially difficult for these 2 families, being Thanksgiving. One of the 3 suspects was found 600 miles away trying to commit a different crime, but now Haltom City police tell me all 3 suspects are in custody. 10 days after 2 Haltom City teens were shot and killed at a park, police say all 3 suspects are now in custody. Thanksgiving morning, Haltom City police announced a 17-year-old turned himself in and a juvenile was caught in El Paso. A 3rd suspect was arrested at the scene on November 15th. Police say 16-year-old Dejan Jones and his friend, 17-year-old Isaiah Mendoza, were murdered at North Park less than an hour after the afternoon school bell rang. Jones was a sophomore at Birdville High School in North Richland Hills. Mendoza attended Winfrey Academy. 17-year-old Ryland Montgomery was booked in the Tarrant County Jail Wednesday, charged with capital murder. Investigators say the U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force was closing in on the teen suspect when he surrendered.
I know that they were definitely applying a lot of pressure.
Thursday, police say a juvenile connected to the double murder was caught trying to steal beer at an El Paso gas station. 2 other suspects got away, but it's unclear if they're involved in Haltom City's investigation.
He didn't immediately identify himself and then eventually told them that he was wanted for a pretty serious crime, and they were able to fingerprint him.
He was a really great kid. He had a beautiful smile. He was a handsome boy.
Dejan Jones's mother spoke to Fox 4 on Sunday, saying she forgives her son's killers.
I'm just trying to push through, trying to make some sense of it.
He was a warm person.
Jones's friend, senior Jamarian Garrett, remembers speaking to Jones at school the day he was killed. They both were looking forward to their futures.
So I was talking about how excited I was to graduate, and he was saying that he couldn't wait till he graduated.
Tragically, those dreams are now over. Investigators believe that they know the motive of this crime and they possibly know the relationship amongst all of the teens. They're not releasing that information right now. It's also unclear if the 3 teen suspects in custody right now are also high school students, but we'll stay on top of it.